All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? All my people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, or the Staten Island, my homeborough, Brooklyn. Back with another video, and today marks the 15th anniversary of the release of Eminem's album, Recovery. I know what you're all thinking. Why are we looking at the cover of the album, Relapse? We're going to talk about Recovery. I'm going to get to Recovery, but there's a little context. Eminem returned to the hip-hop scene in 2009 after a stint in rehab and battling all his demons. We'll get to that in a second. With this album right here, Relapse, and it got mixed reviews from hip hop heads and hardcore Eminem fans / stands at the time of its release. Now it won the Grammy for Best Rap Album. Not shocked by that. And the song "Crack a Bottle" was very popular, and it won the Grammy for Best Rap Song by a duo or a group. But like I said, the album was very got mixed reviews at the time, very polarizing. Now since its release, some people have spoken up about how they love the album. I believe Tyler, the Creator, said that he loved this album. If I remember correctly, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments down below. I think Tyler, the Creator, said he liked this album. And a lot of people who liked the album have got more vocal about it. But at the time, it got very mixed reviews. And keep in mind, this was Eminem's first album in 5 years. He had done the Encore album in '04. That got a lot of negative reviews. He did his curtain call Greatest Hits album in '05, but this is his first real solo project in a few years. Like I said, he was going through stuff in his life. He reunited with his wife Kim, and they got divorced again. And I say he was suffering from drug abuse, and he had to go to rehab. He got out, released his album. Like I said, got mixed reviews. Of course, Eminem took that and fueled his fire. Him and Dr. Dre got back in the lab to get to work on Eminem's next album, Recovery. And for this album, it was going to be a very personal project. So no Slim Shady. His Slim Shady alter ego that made him popular. It was in his first two albums, Slim Shady LP and Marshall Mathers LP, which was a source of inspiration for his Relapse album. It was not going to appear on this album. This was a very personal project. He was going to get very personal and very deep on this. This wasn't Slim Shady. This wasn't really Eminem. This was Marshall Mathers speaking. On the first single release from the album was the song right here, Not Afraid, which is honestly probably my favorite Eminem song. I mean, I got a lot. I got quite a few, but this is probably my favorite one. As fun as the shock jock, quote unquote shock jock stuff is with Slim Shady, as fun as that is, this was very deep and very personal. You could tell. I mean, Eminem starts out saying it was. And on the hook, I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody come take my hand, even on the song he addressed. In fact, let's be honest, that last Relapse CD was, perhaps I ran the maxes into the ground. Even he addressed the criticism. He said he thought that Relapse album was mid at best. Towards the end of the second verse, he said, I'm exercising these demons. These motherfuckers are doing jumping jacks now. He said he's going to be a better father. He's going to kick that drug shit. He's exercising his demons. He's going to be a better father and be a better person. Here's, of course, a snippet from the video. The following single from this album was Love the Way You Lie, featuring Rihanna. They're very, very popular. I remember the video used to come on MTV a lot. And it's funny about this collaboration is, of course, it's not the first. Of course, it wouldn't be the last time Eminem and Rihanna collaborated. Eminem, I believe, did a song that was unreleased in which he kind of made light of the Rihanna and Chris Brown domestic abuse situation. It was about a year after that. So it's weird that they worked together, considering him try to make, or Slim Shady, quote unquote, try to make light of that situation. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn, but that's all right because I like the way it hurts. The same day that single was released, the whole album Recovery was released, and it got a lot of positive reviews from critics. A lot of people liked the fact that Eminem got personal and tried to ditch the Slim Shady alter ego for this. Of course, we know the singles Not Afraid and Love the Way You Lie. Of course, another single released after the album was No Love, featuring Lil Wayne. This was their third collaboration. They collaborated first. Em and Wayne collaborated first on the song Forever with Drake and Kanye, one of my favorite songs ever. I think young Drake, prime Kanye, prime Wayne, and returning Eminem. Big time. And then, of course, they did another song on Wayne's Rebirth album, Drop the World. This is their third collaboration. These Eminem and Wayne collaborations used to go fucking hard, bro. I know a lot of people right now, they have negative views on Wayne because of the Carter 6 album, but hey, at the time, Lil Wayne was at his peak. Him and Kanye were running the game. Like I said, the album did very, very well. Here's Eminem at the 2011 Grammys, accepting a Grammy for the Recovery album. Definitely one of Eminem's best works. Is it his best album? No, that probably have to go to the Marshall Mathers LP or the Eminem Show. But this is definitely up there with those albums and the Slim Shady LP. Like I said, I like that he ditched that Slim Shady alter ego, try to get more personal, more serious on this. You know, and of course, this probably helped a lot of people. There are probably people at the time going through issues of drug use or in their relationships or whatever, and they needed this and they related to it. I like projects like that where artists get personal, they get deep about what's going on in their life, about what's going on in the world around them. But this is probably a classic album to me, a hip hop classic to me. Again, just to me. You're welcome to respectfully disagree in the comments section down below. But tell me, guys, what do you think of this? Is this your favorite Eminem album? What's your favorite song from the album? Mine is Not Afraid. It's probably my favorite Eminem song ever. And did you like the Relapse album? So what you guys think? A lot of people, I know it's about the Recovery album, but a lot of people at the time didn't like Recovery, but since then have changed their stance on it, spoken about how much they liked it. Again, tell me all that in the comments section down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. How Young Brother Grow on YouTube. I'm going to see you all.